Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Punchbox 2 from D16. Absolutely marvellous, probably the ultimate kick drum creator. But you can do other stuff with it as well, it's not limited to just being a kick drum. You can do all sorts of cool stuff with it. But its main purpose in life is to create the perfect kick drum for your track. Whatever it may be, you have many ways to create interesting kick drums and also to explore. So, right, I am going to go through all sorts of cool stuff for you, play you lots of presets, but also explain exactly how it works. So signal flow, you have these 3 layers. These are sample layers. You can choose a sample by clicking on here and choosing any of these samples that you like to put into the first sample layer. And you can do the same for any of the others. You'll see now that we have this first sample. You got volume here, pitch, so if we, for instance, switch off the main kick engine here, here is our first layer. Let's switch our kick engine back on. And you can solo it anytime you like. And you'll have a green flashing light if it's soloed. Beautiful. Now you have different kick engines as well. Okay, so we'll go through but you just to know that you have 3 layers. And you can choose where to send your effects to these. So for example, a brick crush, distortion, we have filter, EQ. Then we have a mono bass. Now you really want basses to be mono, but you have panning control as well. A limiter, of course, necessary, soft clipper. Now, if I play different notes on the keyboard, and this is what makes this different, you'll see we're not changing in pitch. However, each of these layers here, and also the actual main sample engine, the kick engine here, this has key tracking, so we can switch this on and we can play it via our keyboard now. I can switch this one as well. So say you started putting special effects and stuff in here. But it's always good to be able to tune the kick to what your track, especially in EDM. Okay, let's proceed. Let's just switch key track off for a sec. It doesn't really matter. Then we have bit crush. We turn it on. Portamento as well. But that would be for if you're see? Very cool. And you have portmanteau for all of the other air sample engines as well. So it's really simple to understand, to be fair. Distortion. Again, obvious. We could click on here and find the distortion preset. That's a nice one. Close that down. You've got factory and user, of course, so you can make your own presets if you want to. To be honest with you, you have a lot of different shapes we can use. And also, I mean, you can play around with the controls on the front, obviously. Then we have a filter. We have the so we've got low pass here, so perfect. Now, what is brilliant about Punchbox 2 and really is the new edition over Punchbox 1, of course. Also, we have this wavetable kick drum engine, but we have the advanced here as well. And what this is, this you can have for layer 1, layer 2, the kick engine, which is this. You have this brilliant and deep dive envelope where you can just double click on points. But you have it for every single, you have it for layer 1 as well. So what's this? And we can still just add points in here. You can really create very unique kick drums in just a few seconds. Let's just look at, if we open this, we get the preset browser. Let's just close the advanced just for a sec. These are all the actual presets. I mean, let's be fair, if you can't find the kick drum in it, and it's not just for EDM and stuff. What's this? Zombies waking up. It's for rock, pop, anything you need a kick for. And of course, once you've got this, if you find one you like, see what's going on here. That's that layer. That's that one. And our kick is using the wavetable engine. Let's look at this now. You can just switch on key tracking for all of them. Yeah, I mean, you can add a reverb and delay to whatever you like, you know. And then of course, go back in and play around with all the different. You've got the master. You can see what's going on there. The kick engine. It's bloody great, it is. And we can see, we can layer in the different stuff. We can choose envelope length, push that to quite long. Well, that's really good, that is. We can save our new drums, we can export them, we can just choose a random vibe. We can go back, say, and switch that off, or maybe choose a different preset. But this is cool, right? Look, let's just look at a knit just for a sec. You like this? Let's go with a let's run back to the beginning. God, so many kicks. Look at this, just tons of them. And go with a knit. All right, let's close this off for a second. Close out the preset browser. And let's have a look at these. Let's have a look at the engines here. So we can go into sample, okay? And there's nothing happening. And this is the only, everything else is, there's nothing going, no layering, there's no effects and stuff. We're just primarily looking at the kick engine. We can choose a sample. Let's just click on it and then we'll get into our samples here. And you've got previews. Oh, brilliant, eh? You could search. And you can look, here's the thing. Say we like this. This is clever, right? This. not really a kick. It's in the kick engine. It's a sample. It's not really a kick. But we can load to layer 1, 2, or 3. Let's just load it into layer 3. And there it is. Layer 3 is now loaded. Now we're looking at layer 3. But look, let's take this off and go back to the kick engine and find the kick drum. I'm going to mute this one, so switch it off, because I just want to hear kicks for now. Although I think even if that's in, yeah, I'll still just hear kicks. Samples. So we can look here at what's occurring. We've got some vinyl stuff. Look, you've got genre as well. So if we choose, say, pop. There's nothing for vinyl in pop. And what is the, just let me have a quick look at what these say. We've got acoustic and live, so that's good. Let me just, again, switch this one off. I think it's, yeah, it is interfering with what I've got going on. We can choose a sample. So let's say we're happy with that sample. And then you've got controls for manipulating this. Bring back sample start. Panning. It's really low cut. Like I said, you have the key track again. But let's look at the 909 engine. So these are classic 909 stuff. Let's turn it up a little bit. Pushing the limits a bit. The EQ does have a modern, we have a vintage. That's an attenuator. Let's turn it on, sorry. This will take it away. This will boost it. Good luck with that, sorry. This will cut high frequencies, will attenuate them. But you also have modern, so and don't forget it's going through them all, we're sending them everywhere. Then we have classic 808. If we key track this, you could really tune it in. Is very nice. Then we have 606. So you have all the classic drum engines, and then wavetable, right? And if we click on this, we get all the different wavetables. Lots of them. So you might think initially, well, why a kick engine? It's not, you know, how many kick, but as you can see, you can make a kick for any occasion, literally. And I absolutely love playing around with this stuff. I mean, that could be, let's put an effect in. Let's put a, let's go and find some, I tell you what I like, I'm going to find some effects from D16 to put in as well. So we're keeping it in-house, guys. like putting it on key track. Right, let's find some sort of effects. I'm good. Oh, I'm in D16. I'm in the D16. You see, there's loads of stuff, and most of this is. Let's put some reverb in. I know that it's a reverb. That Lush is a synth. These are effects. These are drum machines. Classic drum machines, of course. That's an EQ. Punchbox. That's Punchbox 1. Let's just add in a. Here we go. A reverb 2. Let's grab all of that. Let's stick it. I'll stick it here where I can see. Actually, I'll stick it here before all the other stuff, limited stuff. Wow. Actually, what would be that if we change the kick drum, this reverb, that's insane. Awesome. Some really good ones in here. Let's put the space rec in. So my eyes are terrible. This is a virtual reverb, so let's just switch off reverb. I'm trying to find the delay. I can't remember the name of it. Right, I'm back. Let me change this. Right, so I've got now in. I've located the marvelous Sigmund delay. So this is the high quality flexible delay unit. This is just the initial patches it loads up. So we're good with effects. So if we just change a couple of, so we've still got the reverb. I've kept the, what I've done is I've deleted one and I've kept the clean stage of space rec virtual space reverb, but we could, try one. That's huge reverb. But now what we're looking at, let's close that out, is this delay as well. So I'm going to try and kind of just, that's a net effect, like that stuff. We don't have a look. Oh, we are. We've got some cool stuff going on. It's very, very cool. This is for the delay. So that's really good for drums. So for example, let's try this. And if we switch off the, well, we've got this bypass, well, not bypass, but I've lowered down the wet, haven't I? God, that's huge. Let's see. I could spend all day. Let's leave that one out. And what I want to do is, in fact, I'll switch it off, look. So if I bypass Sigmund now, that's the sound. It's very cool. So this is all being created by this very cool delay. 909. So let's look at the 909 engine. So we can do some. We turn Sigmund on, and it's got this 909 kind of thing going on. This, I mean, don't forget this is a delay, so you can. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you just stayed on one pitch, you tune it. You can tune it here, and you can lock the tune. Once you've tuned it in, I think you can lock the tuning per patch. Let's just see. I'm not sure, but I'm not changing these. Let me change these presets. Hold on, right, so. Yeah, this tune is not changing. If I open this, maybe the tuning does change. I'm not sure, but that's definitely locking tuning in. I mean, like, for example, maybe if you choose a drum, it won't be exactly like C. You'd need to tune it to what you're playing, sort of thing. All right, it's handy for tuning your drums to the basic, to the tracks key as well. Your kick drum, anyway. And guys, if you've watched this video premiere, thank you very, very, very much. I wasn't going to do a premiere today because I had a hospital appointment, but we got back earlier than expected. So I thought, well, you know, I'll do this because I want to do Punchbox too. It's nice that you can change the sample. It's nice that you can change the sample start. I mean, that's a hi-hat, right? You can create the perfect hi-hat. You could probably make a snare. You don't. I mean, if you use these engines, if you use the sample engine, for example, you could literally just, you know, let's close that out. We don't need it. You could literally just go and try and find some sort of let's try and find something wild on Sigmund as well. Sorry guys, I gotta say, because I love this, because it's so hands-on for playing with all the different effects and things like this. So let's open this up and see what we've got. Those Beetlejuice. Whoa! You see me now? We've got a whole rhythm thing going on. Very nice. I'm going to stop. I'm going to switch that off as well. I'm going to just play you some presets. Guys, if you've watched this video premiere, and let me open up the new advanced envelope section. If you've watched this video premiere, thank you so much. It's much appreciated, and we love you all. I can't say to Jo because she has gone shopping now, but I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll put links in, obviously, to Drumbox 2 and the D16 website because it's marvelous. And I'll see you later. Ta-da.